Welcome to This Day in Time. Today, we're diving into a timeless question. What shaped the world we live in? From collapsing empires to technological revolutions, 5 pivotal events forever altered the course of human history. Each moment created ripples that still influence our lives today, from the way we govern to how we connect and create. Imagine, what if a single battle, a single invention, had gone differently? Let's journey through these 5 turning points that shaped our global story. 1. The fall of the Roman Empire, 030, 130, and 476. CE, the Western Roman Empire officially fell. But this wasn't a sudden collapse. It was a slow unraveling. Years of political corruption, economic turmoil, and relentless attacks from outside. Tribes like the Visigoths and Vandals had weakened the empire from within. The sack of Rome in 410 shocked the world, but it was just one chapter in Rome's long decline. When the empire finally crumbled, Europe fractured into feudal kingdoms, setting the stage for the Middle Ages. But Rome didn't vanish. It evolved. Latin gave rise to Romance languages like Italian, French, and Spanish. Roman laws became the foundation of legal systems across Europe, and most importantly, Christianity, once a persecuted sect, now spread far and wide, becoming a dominant, global faith. Rome's fall didn't end its story. It began a new one. The Renaissance fast forward to the 14th century, and a spark of rebirth lit up Europe. The Renaissance. This wasn't just about art. It was a revolution of the mind. In cities like Florence and Venice, thinkers, artists, and scientists rediscovered ancient Greek and Roman knowledge and reimagined it for a new age. Leonardo da Vinci painted the enigmatic Mona Lisa and sketched designs for flying machines centuries ahead of their time. Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel ceiling still inspires awe. Meanwhile, Galileo used a telescope to observe the stars, defying the church and laying the groundwork for modern science. The printing press spread these ideas faster than ever before. The Renaissance encouraged curiosity, creativity, and the belief in human potential, values that still define our modern mindset today. The Industrial Revolution. The 18th and 19th centuries brought a transformation like no other. The Industrial Revolution. Inventions like James Watt's steam engine and Eli Whitney's cotton gin didn't just change industry, they changed everything. Work moved from farms to factories, small towns became booming cities, trains and steamships shrunk the world, moving goods and people at speeds never imagined. But the cost was high. Laborers worked long hours in unsafe conditions, even children. Pollution filled the skies, and social inequality deepened. Yet out of these struggles came reform movements, unions, and new political ideas about workers' rights. The Industrial Revolution gave us mass production, the consumer economy, and the modern world as we know it. The World Wars. The 20th century was marked by destruction on a global scale. World War I, often called the Great War, introduced trench warfare, machine guns, and the first use of tanks and poison gas. Just 2 decades later, World War II unleashed even more horror, blitzkrieg tactics, genocide, and in 1945, the atomic bomb. Over 70 million people died. But out of the ashes came a new world order. The United States and the Soviet Union emerged as superpowers, leading to decades of Cold War rivalry. The United Nations was founded to promote peace, and the idea of human rights gained global traction. Today's alliances, like NATO and the world's geopolitical landscape, still trace back to decisions made in the aftermath of these devastating wars. The digital revolution. The latest revolution is one we're living through. The digital revolution. It began quietly, with computers in the 20th century. But the real shift came with ARPANET in 1969, the ancestor of the Internet, and exploded in 2007 with the launch of the first iPhone. Suddenly, the entire world was in our pockets. Information became instant. Social media connected billions, changing how we communicate, do business, and even think. Education, entertainment, shopping, everything moved online. And now, with AI and automation advancing rapidly, we're entering a new phase, one filled with both incredible promise and serious questions about privacy, identity, and employment. The digital revolution isn't over. In many ways, it's just beginning. So there you have it. From the fall of mighty Rome to the rise of artificial intelligence, these 5 events have shaped the world we live in. History isn't just the past, it's the blueprint of our present. Which of these moments do you think had the biggest impact? Drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to This Day in Time, where we explore the turning points that made our world.